Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and welcome to week 4 of our Flossiversary summer SAL. How is everyone? I've been in the chat a little bit here before we went live, seeing how everybody is doing. Super excited to be here with you guys this evening, and my shirt kind of says the motto, love every stitch. So I've seen some of you saying I'm behind. I changed my colors for something and I had to frog something and I'm behind. I did too. If you haven't seen my latest Flosstube, I'm going to show you here in a minute that I made the decision to completely start over. I have been working very hard on it. I'm not quite caught up to this week, but I am going to work on it the rest of tonight and tomorrow, and I'm hoping I'll be done by then. And I'll share on Instagram and Facebook when I am finished. But my whole motto for this is low key and enjoy the stitch. Don't let it stress you out. Don't worry about being finished right when the SAL is complete. Most SALs, except for mine, and it's only because I'm hosting it. Most SALs I am way far behind, always. So just don't worry about it. Hello. So good to see everybody. The SALs always go super fast, don't they? I see a lot of you saying where you're coming in from. Definitely drop in the chat. Tell us where you're coming from, where you're watching from this evening. Yay, Julie finally gets to do a stitch with me. I'm so excited. So I do want to remind you guys, this is the last week of the live Stitch with Me. We're working on week 4. Some of you might be finished. Heather, I see you out there. However, even if you're not stitching, because I noticed, okay, there's something on my screen, hold on, and it makes it look like there's black stuff on my face. Okay, sorry for shaking, everybody. Some of you, what was I going to say? I lost my whole train of thought with the black thing on my face. Oh, that you're not stitching what we're stitching. You're just here to chat. That is perfect. That is exactly what this is for. Obviously, this is to keep everyone motivated and excited about the SAL, but it's just for stitching in general and to chat and encourage and inspire each other. Oh, I love seeing where everybody's from. So awesome. Hot West Texas. Cassie, I was just listening to something that said that the power grid in Texas might be, you're having to be careful. Is that true? Oh man, yes, Heather is finished. She was super speedy. And she finished another one. Heather gets all of the extra credit points. That's awesome. Oh, so good to see so many of you here this evening again. Just want to remind everyone, I haven't updated the Facebook page today. I actually had some fires I had to put out. Work related, nothing bad. Things I just needed to do. So as soon as we're done here tonight, I am going to be popping over to the Facebook group. I'll be updating last week's winners for the giveaway, which of course is, let me show you guys. It is the Jingle Bell Sleigh Ride Company chart from Cherry Hill Stitchery. Again, thank you, Deanna. She donated those for our SAL for the giveaway, and that will be the next SAL, the Christmas and July SAL. Now, I know that chart, it's paper only, and it's kind of hard to find, but Fat Quarter Shop did get with me first thing Monday morning and said that they have some on order. It's on their coming soon page. Click to be notified. I've put links everywhere. I probably didn't update this, so I'll update it when we're done with that, but it said it's scheduled to be here in June, so we should still be able to mostly get it if you're in the US before the next SAL starts. Hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers it comes in this next week so that anybody international can get it ordered and get it to them. Oh, hello from Costa Rica. Awesome. Hello, Paola. Let's see. From a fishing boat in Alaska, Melissa, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Oh, nice. Sandy says the weather in Northern California is so mild. Sandy is like the winner chicken dinner all over the place on all the floss tubes. I have seen her name, or heard her name, I guess, announced as winners. Oh my gosh, my dogs are so bad. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm going to shut the door. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Hello, Carol. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yay. Create for Paw says she also got notified from Fat Quarter Shop. It was ordered and put in to be notified when it comes back in. That is awesome. And I'm sure if you click notify me on 123 Stitch, that does generate, and I'm sure they're seeing a lot of clicks, and so they know that there is a reason that so many people want it. So hopefully they'll get it too. Hello, Renea and Lindy and Karen. Oh, I love it. Oh, good. Got SAL supplies from 123 Stitch. Pam says, I love your pups. I love them too. But this is the time of the night where they think that running around and barking like crazy dogs for 20 minutes is super fun. And normally that's fine. But it's always when I'm live. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm going to talk really briefly. I know we're still all stitching the patriotic things. I'm going to stitch the patriotic things throughout the rest of this month. I'm not starting my Christmas in July until July. I am excited about that though. But I have so much patriotic I want to stitch. So I have big plans for the rest of this month. I need to work on that. Starting with our SAL. That's going to get done so I can do the finish and get that all edited. Oh, which is what I wanted to tell you. I have gotten distracted a lot. This is the last week of the live. Next week will be an edited video, but it'll be a premiere, meaning I'll be live in the chat and we can chat the entire time that the video plays. It will go up at the exact same time that we've done the Stitch with Me, so 7 p.m. Central Time next Wednesday. And I'll just show you how I finish mine. You can come, you can see how I finish it. We could just chat, whatever, just like we're doing now. Sarah says, question, can Lori tell us where she got those cute lens cleaner cloths she got on your girls' weekends? I don't know if Lori's in the chat. She's been traveling today, but I will ask her and I will definitely update with that. Let me make a little note. I had a pen. Let me make a little note of that to ask her what they are. And if she's here, she can let us know. But I don't know if she's in the chat this evening. Okay. So let me flip this. The Christmas in July SAL, I have determined, I decided to do Cherry Hill Stitchery again. And I know I mentioned this in my Flosstube, and I also mentioned it in the Facebook group. Normally, I don't do the same company back to back just because I like to share the love. But there's a couple of reasons I picked this. Number one, I had this chart and this chart and this chart from last year in my kitted up charts because I wanted to stitch them. And then inspiration struck and I realized that I thought this would fit the 141 design large sled, and it will. And I decided that would be really fun because I had a lot of questions on how I did my Merry Christmas sled last year. And so I thought that would be a great stitch along and tutorial, and I'm really, really excited about that. Leanne says, where's your shirt from? Oh, it is from Sweetwater. So same as last week. Same as last week, and I will update with that too. And we're going to make notes this week because I know I forget stuff if I don't make notes. But it is from their website, not their Etsy shop, I believe. But I'll give a direct link. Oh, good. My friends are helping me out by texting Lori, so I might have an answer for you soon, or one of them. Oh, Heather is. Thank you, Heather. I should just have one of you girls be a moderator. Okay, so to make it very easy, I am going to use the called for fabric for mine. It is Vintage Country Mocha, and I'm going to show you it here. I am going to use 28 count linen, but for all of my 14 count Aida stitchers, obviously it will be the same size if you stitch on 14 count Vintage Country Mocha, which is awesome. I love when that works out that way. So I have determined that that size and smaller will fit the board. I don't think you want to go too small. It's a large board and I want the design to be pretty big, but I'm very excited. It is a DMC, it's all DMC threads, which I do have on the Facebook group, but I did a conversion to Overdyeds and I have listed that as well. And I also have them laying out here just so you can see. It's very minimal colors, but I'm very excited about it. And I just wanted to mention that real quick. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm trying to do better about like having the next SAL at least working on it or planned, so we're not waiting forever, because I do enjoy this and I know a lot of you love the Wednesday night lives. No barking, okay? If you come in here, they're both sitting out. I wish I could show you guys. They're both sitting outside of the door doing this. They want in because they don't want the door shut, but they still want to be crazy. Watching and not stitching. I'm busy coffee dyeing my floss for Jesus Loves. Oh, I love that. Always love your video. Oh, thank you, Christy. That's so sweet. Oh, Steph said she just realized she was watching on Facebook. I do have it streaming to Facebook as well. So if you prefer captions while the live is actually current, you can watch on Facebook because it generates captions while you are live. YouTube will, but I believe that the video has to be done and then, like, I don't know what the technical terms are, but a little bit later, then you can choose to do the captions and you can watch it back. But for everyone who was requesting that, I finally figured it out. So I do have it live in both places. All right. Don't knock over the water. That would be bad. I do want to talk about my change. So this is my original stitch, and I had been pretty far behind, and I think the reason I was so far behind, you guys, is because I knew I didn't like this color of fabric. I knew it, and I tried to power through anyway. The color of the fabric does make the stitch. It just wasn't working. If I had changed the white to something else, it probably would have been fine. I do love this fabric. It just wasn't working for this. Not for me anyway. So I did go ahead, and please forgive, this is not ironed at all. I did go ahead and do it on Saltbush, which I know I misspoke that in the Flosstube. I apologize. It's not Saltbrush, it's Saltbush. These are both Fox and Rabbit linens, 32 count, but look at the difference. And also look how much I stitched in a week. It's amazing to me how the right fabric inspires. I'm excited about stitching on this. I haven't put it down really. I had to do a couple other little things in between, but I have just been stitching like crazy because I love it. And that is the important thing. So anyone who said, you know, I had to start over. I know I had to change my color of blue floss. That's okay. Don't worry about that at all. The important thing is loving what you're stitching. If you're not loving it, you're not going to finish it, or it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to be motivated. It's going to be hard to keep going. I would show you them, but they ran off. When they come back, I will show you before the end of the video. Remind me, Karen. Yes, and lots of squeaky. I'm new with this coffee dye floss. What is the process? Does it change the color much? Martha said. It does change it a little bit. I can't remember the process. It says it in the pattern, and I followed the pattern exactly. It just kind of gives it obviously a little bit of that tea dye. I'm going to stitch a Brenda Gervais stitch from my stash and finish the old fashioned while the group does the July. Yay! I love that. Will you please list your conversion and description for the next SAL? Yes, I will, Sue. I will do that when we are finished. Okay. Yay, live from Australia, Christine said. Hello. Yeah, so it really does make a difference on the dark fabric. So we're just going to keep working tonight. I did manage, okay, so I'm just going to move this guy out of the way since we're not using him. I wanted to show that just in case you hadn't seen my Flosstube. I did show it in Flosstube. And then I want to show my finishing piece. So this is, let's zoom out, the 141 Plentiful Pocket, which is what Chantal designed for the More Chocolate Bunny SAL. But I wanted to show how it could be used for other occasions as well, because it's a versatile board. Maybe I'll just do it like this. This is all packaged because this is a giveaway this week, but mine is going to be the same. And I just wanted to show that how it's going to look on here. And I think it's going to be so cool. So you can, whoops, imagine that bottom row down there. This is kind of, if I'd ironed it, it would be better. But won't it be cute with all of the spray of, you know, 4th of July goodies or greenery or flags or whatever you want to put in there coming out of it. So I will be doing mine as part of the edited video next week. And I'm super excited about that. I have seen lots of you finishing different things. I did want to show you also something else I've been working on. Because I changed my fabric and I realized that it was the fabric all along that was throwing me off, I did start land that I love for my little mini pillow, and I will have this finished in no time. I just have the word that and then the little motif that's reversed over here, and I'm going to have that for you guys for next week as well. So very, very excited. But the color does make a difference. Oh, I know what I wanted to mention. So, same colors. I had a little experiment. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it or not. So when I started this one, I'm going to hold it up close because I think maybe you can see it better. I had actually started down here and I started with white. And I was doing 2 strands over 2. And my stitches looked so bad. Sometimes that just happens. I find that when I start a stitch, sometimes my stitches look bad. I don't know if it's just me or what. And I was not happy. I'd stitched to maybe just right there with white. I actually ripped it all out and I stitched 1 over 2 on 32 count fabric. And I think it still looks amazing. I love stitching with 1 strand. Normally, I just do that with 36 or 40, but I wanted to show you guys how that looks. Same colors of floss. I did use black Classic Colorworks Black Coffee for the words, which there's no black on this, but all the rest of the colors are this. So they're probably a little more vibrant because of the 2 strands, but look how awesome that looks. 1 strand over 2 on 32. I was super, super happy. Questions, Land That I Love pillow or Freedom? Sandy, I don't know what you mean. Do you mean which one should you stitch? You can stitch whatever you want. I am doing this one for my pillow, but I know Sandy's a winner for last week or week 2, the pillows that I'm going to do. You can send me any of them and I'll make it into a pillow. Doesn't have to be the one that I did. Land That I Love is what I stitched. So fast and very fun. Yes, I love that. I know, Steph, I love seeing what everybody's posting as well. It's super duper inspiring. Okay, and then that does lead me, I am going to stitch mine in green, but it does lead me to what I want to talk about. If you are here, I meant to write it down. If you're here and you're the one that stitched like the little flourishes in blue instead of green, can you shout out? I meant to grab the photo off of our Facebook group and I forgot. I may have to do that next week. So these here that are in green, she did them in blue and it's amazing. I'm real tempted, you guys. I'm really tempted. So tell me in the chat. I haven't done it yet because obviously since I was doing a redo, I loved it. I thought that the blue flourishes were awesome. So you guys can tell me. Question, what are you putting on the last row? So let's do it this way. Top row, next row, you could do the words together or separate. This was completely inspired by my friend Heather. So I did stars and stripes, then I did my basket, and I separated the word forever. Obviously, I'll go here. The basket is from this chart. Instead of this motif here under the basket, I left that out. And I'm going to do this for my bottom row. So that's how I've combined mine and what will fit for the board. I hope that answers. Oh, yay! Rolanda says longtime follower but first time watcher. I love that. Oh no, Beatrice. That's okay. Frame it. It would be beautiful framed. Sandy likes the green because it goes with the leaves at the bottom. I kind of agree with that. I probably will do the green, but I just thought the blue was super pretty. Virginia says she loves the blue and wish she had changed hers to blue. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to stitch one blue and maybe one green, and then I'll have you guys vote. I bet blue will look great. I left the green off the Freedom. Wish I had thought to use blue, Leanne said. Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, what did Donna start that Karen said she started too? I think I missed it. Let me scroll back. Okay, I can't find it. And this is a good reminder as well to mash up anything that you want. For me, it just felt, I love this design, but I love this basket and I like how it fits in here. And when I was contemplating how to do a finish that would fit this board, this was too small. This was too small on its own. And there's some other things. Obviously, lots of different things would probably fit here, but I wanted to stitch this. And so I came up with a way to make it work. And you can always do that with anything. Oh, Heather said she thought about doing the swirls in white. I bet that would be super pretty too. Well, I haven't decided, and I think I'm going to leave them off until I have everything else stitched. So I have almost all of this stitched. I'm going to do the green for the little flowers right there. I'm going to finish Stars and Stripes and Forever. Funny story, the reason that I have stitched this like this, I'm missing one of the colors. 312. How am I missing? I'm sure I've misplaced it. So that's why I've skipped that area. And 311, not the same. Just going to put that out there. I have 311. Oh, the create chart. Okay, thank you, Karen. Oh, yay, you're doing the create. I love that. So I'm going to stitch all of that, and I'm going to do the flowers right here, and then I'm going to decide how I want to stitch the flourishes. I figured I would just save it to the end because the green kind of throws me off, and when I saw that someone stitched it in blue, I was like, that is amazing. What was the white used on Salt Brush? I used whitewash from Weeks Dye Works. But really, any white is going to look pretty good on here. This is a nice color, our Salt Bush. Why do I keep saying brush? It's a great color. Well, let me get my needle threaded, and let's start stitching, shall we? I'm loving it. I'm loving all of this. It's really, once I stitched on the right fabric, I just can't stop. So there is my wisdom for the night. Working on Create Now, Jeanette said, yay! Let's see. Christine says, I have a Brenda Gervais coffee first, 1/2 on 40 count linen first, 1/2. Yay! I love it. Ladybug 93. I hope it's Ladybug 93. Starlight Stitching Co. Flosstube 15. Thank you. At 1626 timestamp, red and blue swirls instead of the green. Thank you. I am going to mark that, write that down right now so that I can add that to this description. So if anyone wants to see it, they can. Frank, do you want to come here so everyone can see you? Or are you just going to chew on your toy? Well, let's work on the red since I think that's what I have. Does anyone else have this mess like me? Oh, finish Patriotic Tiny Town. That's one I couldn't put down. I have that in my list of things I want to stitch, but the month is getting away from me. We'll see. I want to finish anything I have started, and then I would love to start at least one more. Yes, it's Ladybug 93. Perfect. Thank you. Sandy, I heard that Liz did that on Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. I watched her Flosstube. She is so sweet. That was really nice. She actually DM'd me, so I had a feeling because she was like, she loved it. That was really sweet. She is so inspiring. If you haven't watched or aren't subscribed to Liz's channel, please subscribe to Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. So good. Yes, Barbara. Starlight Stitching, I believe, is the gal in Leavenworth that makes the bags or the little thread beds that I should be using right now. Floss cases. Bridget has that mess. Yay, making cards, Susan said. I made cards. It took me all day, but I finally got some made. I don't know why some days are like that. Well, let's get on this stitching train, shall we? If you finished, let us, you know what? Let's do a poll. Let me start one here. Just for fun. We'll just do an easy one tonight. Oh, yes, I agree. Steph said that Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch is so fun and funny. Yes, and she quilts, she knits, and obviously cross stitches. And she does a lot of great tutorials, you guys, like finishing, framing, all the things. So good. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you're writing question huge, that does help. It makes it pop out to me. Oh, just made a patchwork project bag. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy. Carol says she's tatting a flag tonight as no major counting. Oh, awesome. I do not know how to tat, but it looks super fun. I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. Yes, I love the new Simon Says Stamp card kit. There's a new release tonight, too. You know what we need to do? We need to take the glasses off. Who made the Lori Holt plaid project bag? If you're here, can you let me know? because I literally wanted to stop everything else I was doing today and go make one just like it. I meant to put that down today too. Today was a hot mess. Hot mess express. That is me. Oh, Danielle almost finished her first stitch and almost done. Yay! I love it. Hello from Virginia. Stitching Sweet Land of Liberty, and I'm not even close to finishing. Not sure what happened. That's okay. Julie, that stitch is beautiful, and I definitely want to add that to a future June patriotic stitching plan, because I have seen a lot of you stitching Sweet Land of Liberty, and it is beautiful. I absolutely love it. The plaid bag is adorable. I know, I did notice somebody else said, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Pulled out Halloween stitching today, but I really want to do Halloween, and I'll never get it done. Yeah, me too. Here's what I wanted to ask. Someone asked if I was going to do a project bag for the Christmas SAL. I hadn't planned on it, mostly because I don't think I have any. I have an idea. I don't know if I can squeeze it in. So I will work on that this week. If I can squeeze in a tutorial prior to that SAL starting, I will. I just don't know if I can or not. So I don't know who asked that, and I need to respond to it. I can't remember if it was through Flosstube or Facebook. Okay. True or North, those nails are hilariously perfect. Yeah, they really are. She did a great job. You guys, here's the thing too. She freehanded those stars. That wasn't a stamp. I was like, what? Yeah. And she just did it like nothing. And I was like, okay, true artist there. Did I miss which white? Yes, I did say a minute ago, but it's Weeks Dye Works Whitewash is what I ended up using. Steph is stitching Sweet Land of Liberty, but left out the house. Currently figuring out how to put the flags, though, because I love them. It is super fun to make this my own. Never did that before. I love that. I love that you guys are trying something new. That it really tickles me. That's kind of the whole goal is, try something, have fun with it, make it your own, do whatever makes you happy. Donna says, trying to prep a Brenda Gervais Halloween stitch, but missing 40 count Brenda's Brew linen. Hobby House Needleworks, try them. You could also message Heart's Desire here in Wichita, Kansas. I know at one time, don't know if they had Brenda's Brew. That might be the one they didn't have. Where I feel like I saw it somewhere else. Shout out, you guys, if you've seen it. I know that Hobby House often. You're welcome, Truer North Design. Right? She's super sweet. I've been going to a different, I don't know where I've said this and where I haven't. So if I repeat myself, I'm sorry. I'm going to a new nail girl. Mostly my nail girl had a baby and I love her. She's so great and she is back to work, but it's a lot longer drive. And so it actually takes way more out of my day to go to her. And so my friend Lori helped me find someone closer to my house where she's been going, and I love her. She is great. So that's what I've gone to her a couple times now. Yay! First time with the live, usually catches the replay, and I love your little color wheel icon. That is so cute. Yay! Catching a live from Southern Indiana. Stitching Freedom on 28 count black linen. I thought it would look cool. Oh, I bet that's beautiful. I bet the colors really pop on black. I'm packing whips for my vacay cruise international flights and so excited, Vanessa. I'm excited for you. Whoops, that's not right. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Have the best time. Oh, yay. Hello, Holly. Yeah, it's such a struggle to find a time that works for everybody. So in the end, I just have to pick a time. Because if I go too late, it's hard for our East Coast friends. And I know it's kind of early for my West Coast friends, so I am sorry. Basically, I just kind of go with this time and hope for the best. Replay is there. Dying to stitch, Joanne says, call them. They are R&R linen. Thank you. I could not think of it. If you're looking for Brenda's Brew, call Dying to Stitch. DYEING to Stitch. Yes, absolutely. And even if you're not stitching what I'm stitching or stitching Patriotic, this is for everybody. We come, we chat, we share all the things we know. We enable each other. That's what it's all about. Yes, I love it. I love that. Oh, no. Happy Stamp said her nail girl moved states. Yes, that would be, but her new one's good. Yeah. I was just nervous because I kind of settle in. I've actually called it the ugly summer because my hair girl also had a baby and she actually kind of had a rough pregnancy. And so I've had to go to other people. I've got bounced around in the salon and they've all been fine. They've all done a very nice job, but I really want her to come back. Not gonna lie. Teresa says we spread the love. We absolutely do. It does pop on black, Kara says. I'm good with this time. Husband is currently making dinner since I have a meeting. Steph, I love it. I actually cooked I cooked a very late lunch for Ethan and I. And then I said, have a sandwich or you're on your own for supper. And he was like, okay. Bridget's baby bog bag came today. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, I better look and see how many more of these I do. Or I'll just keep on stitching and that won't be good. What is the water or what have you been feeding your Nichol? What is in the water or what have you been feeding your Nichol Beauty Squad? I've been trying to drink more water. I'm so bad about it. I do use some electrolytes about once a day. They help me, and I'm trying to do that instead of wanting to have a coffee, which is probably good and for the best, I guess. I had to give up my nails when I retired, but still get toes done in the summer. Yes. I will say part of the reason I get them done is because I do so many videos with my hands and I don't have nice nails. They're thin and pretty awful. So for me, it's just worth it. They look nice. Otherwise, I was having to do them every day. I mess them up when I do them myself. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Oh, they're going to have food, Sandy said at Bunko. That's awesome. Sandy has the best social life ever. She is always off to do something. Yay, Nan found Halloween fabric for the project bag for the Fat Quarter Shop Mystery Sal. That makes me so happy. Tonight is leftover night, 3G Stitch Love said. Yes. Truer North, Simply Southern has a cute bog knockoff bag with little turtles and stars. Oh, cute. Don't have to cook, but not cereal. Yeah. That's funny. Okay, did I go too far? I think I might have. I think it was that one. Hold, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, I think that's okay. I think this is right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, it's not right. I knew it wasn't right. I knew I'd gone down too far. Okay, we'll pull that out. Doing my own nails now that we moved from Anchorage to Austin. I had to retire to have time for the fun stuff. Sandy, my friends and I were just discussing today how we can make that happen. Oh my gosh. I love my job, but my list of things I want to stitch has gotten ridiculously long. You guys know. You start and you think, oh, I'm just going to stitch these couple things until they're all finished, and then you find a couple more things and a couple more, and before you know it, you have like 50 whips. Maybe not 50, but I definitely want to start finishing some things that have been started. I miss playing bunco, Terry said. Just made taco bowls for dinner. Yum. I made sheet pan fajitas last night. It was great. Sheet pan fajitas, talking about wedding plans. Oh, I might have been correct with where I was. I need to look at this. I'm sorry, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I started counting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Nope. I think I have one more to rip out. You are an enabler, Nichol, Kimberly said. Oh, thank you. I'm not stitching right now. I'm prepping my fabrics for project bag tutorial. Yay! I love it. Oh, Jeanette, that's awesome. Congratulations on retirement, everybody who's retired. Sheet pan meals are the best. I literally had my chicken and veggies marinating all day. And then it ended up, because we were having a meeting regarding my daughter's upcoming wedding, which is not upcoming anytime soon, but it is getting there. And so I threw in I had some more chicken I thawed out and threw in to marinate, literally put it in the oven. Super fast, easy. Worked out great. Please let this be right. I don't know why counting is so hard for me tonight, but it is. This looks right. Yep. Holly, it is. Holly says her friends ask how many she's finished. She laughs and tells them that it's okay, perfectly acceptable to start working on something else before you finished. That is my philosophy exactly. No shame here. It should be enjoyable. Let's see. Truer North Design, I'm sorry, not sorry. Thanks for joining in our craziness here. We love stitching all of the things. Those letters were a bit tricky to stitch. Cassie, yes, they are. Heather, if you're still here, I think Heather used overdyed floss, and I bet you she didn't do the two-tone for the red, which would, I literally considered it. Like, the blue letters are a delight to stitch. These, not so much. But we're going to get there. We're going to get it all stitched. It's going to be fine. Patricia has Halloween's finished years ago and finally planned to make it a pillow. Yay! Oh, I love that. I know. We are kind of unrealistic about how much we think we can get done. I always think to myself, oh, I can get that whole thing stitched. No, you can't. What are you thinking? This I actually can, because I know how much I've stitched last week and how much I have left. So that I feel good about. But I guarantee in my mind, I'm already thinking, oh, what do I going to stitch next? Don't make any plans till this one is done. Since you're hosting the SAL and doing the finishing video, just knock that right out of your head right now that you're going to start anything new. Heather, I said I did the two-tone for the red, but not the blue. I did the blue solid. Okay. I didn't know if you did or not. Because I knew that with the blue, you used Weeks Dye Works, didn't you, Heather? Okay, I think I missed something. Oh, Leanne, I'm so sorry. Big hugs. I'm glad you're finding the bright side. I'm glad you're finding something to keep you busy, to keep your mind busy. Keep us updated, please. Yes, and big prayers to you. Inspiring creativity in each other is the best gift. Yes. All the projects are forward movement. I love that. For sure. Sometimes I remind myself at the end of the day, not necessarily with cross stitch, but sometimes, but just like work related things or the things I want to do around the house. And I think I got nothing done today. And I've been really bad about that. And I've started at the end of the day thinking, what did I do today? What were my wins? Did I get a meal cooked? Or did I, scrounge something up to feed us at home? Did I get some computer things done? Forward progress. I like that. Yes. Heather says she mostly used Weeks Dye Works, and it was gorgeous. Truer North says, Heather, please post picture of your blue when ready. Heather, if you just want to message me the Weeks Dye Works, I'm happy. If you don't want to post it, if you do, that's great too. But I'm happy to post it in the description and Facebook group or wherever if anybody else is wanting to know. Sure takes a lot longer than we can even imagine. I know you look at it and you think, oh, I'll have that done in 3 or 4 nights. No, you won't. Not with the other things going on. Anyway, small wins, everyone. Even a few stitches get you closer to the finished goal. And that, in my book, is a win. I feel like Heather maybe showed the floss one time in a photo. Maybe I can find it. "3G Stitch Love says sometimes just getting out of bed and not killing the animals or kids is a good enough win, for sure. Sometimes it's just that. And if I can encourage anybody, because this is something I have struggled with forever, go outside. Having dogs helps, but even if you don't have a dog that you need to take out, go outside for a few minutes, especially if you're feeling stressed. Just go outside for a few minutes, get some fresh air, water the flowers if you have flowers to water or whatever, or just get that fresh air and sunshine. It does wonders. I do it. I've been a lot more, I don't know, I've made it more of a priority, I guess, and it helps me a ton. Oh, yes, it is listed on the photos in the Insta. Thank you, Heather. I thought so. You guys, I will update it, especially for anyone watching on replay. I will post Heather's colors in the description here on this video. Let me make myself a note, or I will forget. Let me finish my little letter P here. Thank you so much, Heather. True or North, I've decided to make a to-done list. It's healthier for me than a Santa long to-do list. I forget how much I have done, especially as a teacher. Yes, for sure. Yes, I will post the blue she used. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. Yes, or just if you sit at the computer a lot, just getting up and moving around as well. So good. Sometimes I realize I've been sitting there and it's been like 2.5 hours and I'm wondering why I feel so like clenched up. That's why. Get up, move around, go get a drink of water. So helpful. Frank, do you want to come say hi to everybody? Come here, buddy. Odin, come here. Come here, Frank. Oh, Frank does want to. Hi. Do you want to say hi to everybody since you're running around like a crazy boy? Here's our little Frank. He just gave me a little kiss, too. Are you a good boy? Are you being good? You would never know that he had his procedure last Thursday. He is happy as can be. He was only slightly tired, down and out for 36 hours. Weren't you? Do you want down? Okay. Odin, come here. Oh, you're on the other side. Come here. Ooh, you're a lot bigger. Okay, Odin, tell everybody hi. No, look here. Look here. Hi. You being a good boy? So, those are my boys. They're good boys. Okay, you can go play. They are so sweet. I love them. I'm really loving how this stitch has been materializing in front of our eyes. It's so color rich and the company. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I am loving it. It's very, very fun. Okay, did I miss anybody's questions? Yes, Susie said Odin too, please. Absolutely. I mean, Odin is my stage 5 clinger. Move every hour. Doctor's orders, Donna said. Yes. Heather thinks the blue is Weeks Dye Works Deep Sea. Let's see. You're welcome. For camera shy. He really wants me to just come and do our evening routine, I'm sure. Oh, Patricia saved Heather's Instagram photo. She said she saved it, or saved the Facebook post, pardon me, because she liked it. And it is Weeks Dye Works Deep Sea. Yay! I need some water. Yeah, they're my babies, and they're super spoiled. How's everybody's stitching coming? I'm kind of at the end of that strand of floss, so I figured I'd pop back in. How could I not use that? Right? Deep Sea is a great colored name. I love when the color names are super fun or kind of match the vibe. Thank you guys. They're super sweet dogs and they're our babies and we love them quite a lot. Velcro dogs for sure, Donna. For sure. Question, do you stitch in the ditch to put stitches around your linen when you cut it down? I don't. I usually zigzag. I really, really wish I had a serger like my friend Heather. This one I didn't even do anything and it's fraying, but I'm going to finish it soon. But no, I've never done that. I'm actually trying to see if I can find like a used serger that still works good. When I'm in my craft room, I leave my water in the kitchen, so I have to get up often. Oh, that's a good idea. I do stand to work, and I'm standing now. I don't normally stitch and stand though in the evening, but I do that in the evening. I will leave my water, like I do usually have some next to me, but then when I get up, I will move it to the kitchen so it forces me to not just sit and stitch, because then I get thirsty and I'm like, oh, so I get up and I go get it, take the dogs out or whatever, and then, you know, whatever. Just have the bottom motif left, Beatrice said. Oh, that's awesome. Barbara's project bags are so awesome. Yes, huge shout out to Barbara. How amazing is she? I'm thrilled. I kind of wanted to use the Christmas one for my Christmas stitch if I don't do something for the SAL, because I love it. Ladybug93 gets a lot done during the lives. Yay! Yes. I think I will try to do them even if we don't have a SAL. Obviously, we will have another SAL starting right away, so I'm not going to. But when that one's done, I haven't decided if I'll go straight to Halloween or not. Kind of depends on my work schedule. I would like to. Connie got a new serger today. Connie, you have to tell me what you got. Yeah, hello, Barbara. Yes, I absolutely love the bags. And I already have a Halloween stitch kitted in the other bag. So it's ready to go. Karen uses fray check on the cut edges. Oh, I'd never even thought. That's a great idea. No stitching here. Too busy moving furniture from room to room as the house gets painted, Cheryl said. Oh, that's a big job. But how nice it will be when everything is all painted. That is awesome. Andy's mama says, yes, I craft standing up. Me too. Even coloring. When I do my card making lives, I'm always standing. I stand. I don't do good sitting. I don't know why. Did anyone check out the tail tool that someone asked about on Fat Quarter Shop Needle Talk? I got one. Cool way for those of us who play floss roulette to get that tail tucked in. I must have missed that. Very cool, Cheryl. Oh, baby lock victory. Okay, Connie, thank you for sharing. I'm going to write that down. I mean, do I really need one? Probably not. Do I want one? Yeah, I do. Barbara, you have a serger? I might just come over. If I knock on your door, don't be alarmed. I'm just kidding. Oh, let's see. Terry uses fray check too. That's awesome. When using the sewing method, I have a hard time deciding where my needle point should go next. It really is just you get comfortable and get going with that motion. It's like a doll lolly tail tool. I got to text Ethan. I'm so sorry. He needs to let the dogs out. Cynthia wants a serger too. Barbara, that is so awesome that you have one. Let me know what I might. Let's see. Moving the adjustable desks are a great way to stand, then move to sitting height. I thought about that, and I couldn't really find one that I liked. It needs to be super duper stable, and I think I just wasn't finding one that was great. So if you have a suggestion, let me know. Pat says she has a baby lock victory. Okay, everybody having these sergers is making me have FOMO bad. What? Eva, you have one too? Well, I might show up on your doorstep too, Eva. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Kathy uses it to sew the edges of her fabric because she has a serger. So many have sergers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have FOMO. I really, really would like one. That's awesome. IKEA that's where I looked, and the one I looked at did not have great reviews, and so I did not get it. What's cool is the air thread to it. Connie said, oh my gosh, that's so cool. Whatever you do, get a serger with air threading, otherwise not worth it. They can be frustrating to thread. I have heard that. Costco has a really great adjustable that is fairly darn affordable. Okay, I may have to check that out. Oh, Eva, you haven't got it threaded? It would be the blind leading the blind. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you have 3 sergers. I'm sorry for the reason that you have them, but how fun that you can use those and maybe remember your mom. Barbara wore her first serger out. It was white. It was a white sewing, all my kids' clothes and wedding dresses. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Come visit California. Yes, I would love to, Pat. Donna, you have one too? Dang it. Oh, and an uplift desk, Liza said. Oh, that's good to know. Okay, everybody. Well, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments when the live is over. I'm going to go stitch my little heart out so that I can work on completing my finish so I can get that tutorial all edited. Super excited. I did pick up, I think I'm going to use some pics and things from Joann's. I did post a picture in our Facebook group, but I wanted to mention here, their Patriotic is 70% off right now, which is super great. Lori, I can't think of how you say your last name, but she told me about the florals, and that's why I went. Really awesome. Let's see. Yeah, I know, Sandy. It is enabling, very enabling. Okay, I am going to let you guys go. We are going to all go stitch whatever we're stitching on or do whatever it is that we want to do this evening. Relax, hang out. I'm super excited. Thank you guys for hanging out and stitching with me. We will have an edited video next Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Time where I'll do the finishing for this. And then the next week, we're going to start our Christmas SAL. Super excited. We'll do a stitch with me. Even if you're not stitching what I'm going to stitch and what a lot of us are be stitching, please come out and hang out with us. We'll talk, we'll chat, we'll enable each other. Thank you guys so much. If you are watching the replay and you have a question, drop it down below. I will go edit here in just a minute and add all of this information that you guys asked about. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, click that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to always be notified when I have a new Flosstube stitching or quilting video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.